Okay guys, so we're going to be working on inclined plane problems for today. So here we have a box that lays on a ramp, and that ramp is 18 degrees. Okay, now the box, let me make my ramp a little bit bigger. Now the box lays on this ramp. Okay, so let's draw a free body diagram for this specific box. So it says it's frictionless, so there's nothing holding it up. So that means that we have mg, which is the force of gravity. Now the normal force is perpendicular to the surface, so it's going to be off at an angle. Okay, now those are the only two forces that are acting on this box. So I'm going to redraw my free body diagram. So here's my free body diagram. That's my box. There is the force of gravity, and then my normal force. Okay, so what we have to realize is a few things, okay? The best way to rewrite this problem is to change the reference point. Okay, so now, so here is the ramp that I have, okay? And this is 18 degrees. Okay, if I were to tilt this, where I tilt my triangle, I can have the ramp be flat. Now, if my ramp is flat, my normal force would be perpendicular to that ramp, always, and my force of gravity will tilt 18 degrees in this direction. Okay, so from here to there is 18 degrees. So if I were to tilt it from here to there, it tilted 18 degrees. Now the force of gravity from here to here tilted, so if I create this, from here to here tilted 18 degrees. Okay, now here we can now find our components from this line, and from there we can calculate our spin. Okay, so in this case, what it's really asking, what this problem is asking, and I'll go back to it so I can review it, it's what is the acceleration of the box. Now in order to find acceleration, you have to write F is equal to mass times acceleration. Now this box is not going to move up and down. This ramp is going to stay the same. It can't move up from the ramp, it can't move down from the ramp. But what it can do is move to the left. So if I can find this component of the force there, I can use F equals ma. I know the mass of the object. If I can find that force, I can find the acceleration. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Okay, so F equals ma. Here, this is the only thing that's going to be moving this box to the left, or downward, right? So the force that I'm looking for is really a force that does that. I'm looking for this parallel force. Okay, and here it's a little bit better because I tilted it 18 degrees. Alright, so let's find this. The way we find this is using SOHCAHTOA. So mg sine of 18 will equal to the force, and I'm just going to call it the force of x, right? So force in the left direction. Okay, so mg, my mass is 10 kilograms, 9.8 is my acceleration due to gravity, and then the sine of 18. So when you calculate this out, you get, so Fx is equal to 30.2 newtons. Alright, so now that's my force. In order to find the acceleration, I have to plug this into F equals ma. Okay, so F is 30.2 newtons. My mass is 10 kilograms. My acceleration, well, I can solve for my acceleration. Divide both sides by 10. I get 3.02 meters per second squared. Okay, if you guys have any more questions, please let me know.